LifeScape is a statewide organization providing a number of services for children and adults with disabilities. It was at the LifeScape's inpatient rehab unit at the specialty hospital where a patient met a nurse who would soon become the most important person in her life.
Look out!
4-year-old Cambria suffered a traumatic brain injury at 3 months old, and ever since, life hasn't been easy. But it's the LifeScape Specialty Hospital and its outpatient services that are helping Cambria make huge strides.
Uses her right leg with a brace. She's able to walk now, which was something they said she may not ever do independently. She can run now and climb stairs, and she's fully independent with all that.
Brittany Lux is Cambria's mom and a nurse in the LifeScape behavioral unit. What makes this story unique is that Cambria came to LifeScape a few years ago as a foster child.
I did foster parent classes and got my certificate licensed as a foster parent. And my first referral was this 4-month-old baby who had suffered a traumatic brain injury at 3 months old.
Her connection with Cambria was instant, and from there, everything changed.
After time went on, and I had built such a bond with her, and I just knew that that was meant to be by that point.
So meant to be. In fact, Brittany adopted Cambria. The date was 2 years ago exactly, December 28th, 2015.
Sometimes I think of where would she be if I didn't adopt her? Where would I be if I didn't adopt her? It's hard to even think about that. She's really made me a different person. She's helped me to understand what's truly important.
Mom.
Yeah, Mom.
Uh-oh, let's make it go again.
Director of Therapy Megan Jonke says LifeScape services are unique in South Dakota, providing the only pediatric inpatient rehab program.
So we can see kids post-orthopedic surgeries, after a brain injury, after a spinal cord injury, motor vehicle accidents, head traumas, anything like that. We can do that inpatient rehab. And then when they're discharged from either one of those programs, they can continue their therapies in our outpatient program.
She says you can find just about every type of therapy a child would need.
A child doesn't have to have a specific diagnosis. They could have a very small need to function in their community and school, at home, much better, all the way to those children with very complex needs.
In just a few short years, it has already made a huge difference for Cambria and so many other South Dakota children.
It takes a special person to do pediatric therapy, and those individuals are able to motivate kids. They can find ways that motivate them to work on something that's really hard for them, that they don't want to do, whether it be through a game or a special toy or just make-believe.
Services that have bonded this mother-daughter forever.
It's really given us the building blocks to get started, and I don't even know where we would be without LifeScape therapy. I mean, they've gotten her to walk, and she's starting to talk a little and doing a lot of stuff that they didn't really think that she would.
Some children who receive services at the specialty hospital, inpatient and outpatient services are fully covered by insurance, I learned. LifeScape relies on outside donations for much of what they do and use to help the area families. For more information about these services, I've got a link at ksfy.com.